The trials continue. Lawsuits around Ripple do not subside. Lawsuits come from all sides, and it is unknown when it will end. Do you think Ripple will be able to fend off all attacks? What will be the outcome of the courts? We will answer all these questions in today's video. In December 2020, the SEC filed a complaint against Ripple Labs, claiming that Ripple and its officials issued unregistered securities in the form of XRP coins. According to the SEC, Ripple generated $1.03 billion in unregistered sales of XRP, the third largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization. Ripple has refuted the charges, claiming that XRP is a digital currency, claiming that CRI is a digital currency comparable to Bitcoin and Ethereum, rather than a security. In a recent quarterly report, Ripple indicated that the SEC had failed to persuade the court to furnish it with internal Ripple papers. The papers in issue are said to be connected to Ripple's legal guidance on whether or not XRP is a security. According to Ripple, the records will demonstrate that the business behaved in good faith and did not intend to break securities laws. Ripple also projected that the case's summary ruling would be given in 2023. A summary judgment is a legal judgment delivered by a judge prior to the trial of a matter. The summary judgment in this case would decide whether XRP is a security or not. If the court decides in Ripple's favor, the lawsuit will be dismissed. If the court decides in the SEC's favor, the matter will go to trial. If Ripple's statements are genuine, it might lead to a positive conclusion for the firm. The materials in issue may give proof that Ripple behaved in good faith and did not break securities laws on purpose. Furthermore, if the judge rules in Ripple's favor in the summary judgment, it would be a significant victory for the cryptocurrency industry as a whole. It would set legal precedent that XRP is not a securities, perhaps leading to further cryptocurrency acceptance. It is vital to remember that the case's conclusion is yet unknown. In summary judgment, the judge could rule in favor of the SEC, or the case could go to trial. Even if the court decides in Ripple's favor, the SEC may still appeal the ruling. The legal struggle between Ripple and the SEC is expected to go on for some time, and the final decision is unknown. Investors who contend that XRP is a security filed a class action lawsuit against Ripple 4 years ago, and it is ready to proceed. On Wednesday, the parties in the Zakhanov v. Ripple action will be heard in a hearing in a California federal court. According to Crypto Law, a regulatory news website for digital assets, which supplied the update, only 500 members of the public should be permitted online access to the proceedings, according to the website. In accordance with the statement, the hearing is for oral arguments on the question of certifying the class of XRP holders suing Ripple. Vale Zakhanov, a plaintiff, and 2 other people filed a lawsuit in 2019 against Ripple and Brad Garlinghouse, the company's CEO via investor Bradley Sostak, the primary plaintiff in the aggregated complaint. Vladimir Zakhanov sued the defendants in January 2018 after incurring a sizable loss from the sale of XRP, alleging that XRP is an unregistered securities. Additionally, the plaintiff attempted to convert the dispute into a class action lawsuit that would typically include all individuals or organizations who bought XRP. The defendants argued, however, that XRP is not a security and asked the court to reject the claim. According to Crypto Law's notice, the hearing today will include oral arguments on the issue of certifying the class of XRP holders who are suing Ripple. The plaintiff, Bradley Sostak, who owned XRP for 2 weeks, is asking to be led plaintiff in the class and is asking to represent all XRP holders who either owned it and sold it at a loss or own it today, according to a statement from Crypto Law. While his request has not yet received a decision, John Deaton, who had earlier submitted an amicus brief on behalf of 75 XRP investors in the dispute, said he expects to monitor the proceedings. However, The public is still interested in the outcome of the company's concurrent legal dispute with the SEC while Ripple fights the issue out in court. Now that the majority of the briefs have been completed, it is anticipated that Judge Analisa Torres will issue a summary judgment shortly. Investors are increasingly faced with choices between selling their interests and waiting for the outcome as a result of the continuing legal disputes. Nevertheless, most analysts feel that Ripple might succeed, assisting XRP to break new ground. Given the SEC's apparent assault on the cryptocurrency industry, despite the absence of adequate laws, the court battle between Ripple and the SEC has been going on for 2 years and 120 days, and it is still unclear when the judgment will be handed out. There are a number of legal professionals who are of the opinion that a judgment is close at hand. Nevertheless, it is unknown when the judge will make their decision public. Because of this issue, there is a great deal of pressure being placed on Judge Analisa Torres. The case has caused significant rifts to form between the SEC, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, Congress, and the cryptocurrency sector. The attorney representing the XRP community, John E. Deaton, has increased the stakes in the court battle between Ripple and the SEC by claiming that this is the most important no-fraud SEC enforcement action since 1946. The lawsuit is now ongoing. Given the gravity of the situation, the judge is taking her time with the decision and giving serious consideration to each and every remark. As was pointed out by him, if the verdict goes against Ripple, Judge Torres is aware that she is dealing with a conservative court, and if the finding goes in favor of Ripple, she will be required to defend it to everyone. If the ruling goes in favor of Ripple, however, she will not be required to do so. The lawyers John Deaton and James K. Phelan have hypothesized on the basis of prior decisions made by Judge Torres that a judgment may come as early as the beginning of April and as late as the end of the month. Ashley Prosper, a member of the XRP community, has also forecasted that this week would be eventful. She based her prediction on Judge Torres' judgment on the Daubert petitions, which took 52 days to determine. Judge Torres is under a great deal of pressure as a result of the Ripple v. SEC court case because of the importance of the issue for international commerce and banking. It is not certain when precisely the judgment will be released. Nevertheless, it is anticipated that it will be forthcoming in the near future. Ripple and the SEC both have more to lose as a result of this lawsuit, and the cryptocurrency market is waiting with bated breath for the decision.